Hey, what's up? This is Antonio Thompson coming to you from Brooklyn, New York. And are you generating, online MLM leads, but struggling with the crucial part of getting them on the phone and what to say to them on the phone? Well, in today's short video, I'm share with you some tips on how to actually, start that conversation on the phone and how to not be afraid of following up, right? Um, don't worry, you probably aren't the only one that struggled with this. We've all struggled with getting prospects on the phone, but also picking up the phone and making a phone call, right? And oftentimes we get prepared to make some calls to leads we've generated, and we reach for the phone, and it's like this 100-pound weight, and we decide not to call, right? So getting your prospects on the phone is exciting, but it's also highly necessary. It's a highly necessary activity if you want to succeed in your business. The fear of why we don't get on the phone is numerous, right? We kind of become concerned about, like, what are they going to say, the possible objections. What if they don't answer the phone? What if they ask you questions that you don't have the answer to? What if they have questions about the comp plan? What if they have questions about leadership or the company's products, the ingredients, stuff like that, right? And what if they don't understand network marketing? What if they tell me it's say it's a scam? Is this one of those pyramid scheme kind of things, right? And so we create these fears and possible situations before we even pick up the phone. And I'll tell you right now, just pick up the phone. And the things I share with you in this video and in a blog post will certainly help you. Before I dive in, though, do want to let you know that on Saturday, tomorrow, April 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm hosting a free training where I'm going to be sharing with you, how to follow up effortlessly with your online leads without fear of picking up the phone and having to answer or worry about the common objections. So click the link at the end of this video and it'll get registered tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's dive into the content. So the first thing to understand, when you're following up with leads you generated online, is that they actually came to you. They actually put their name, an email address, and phone number into a form because you provided something of value to them. And so when you make that shift, you're less of the I got to get somebody, I need to talk to people, I need to reach out to people. When you make that shift where you understand that people are actually coming to you, that changes your whole perception, and should change your posture, right? Because they came to you because they have a particular need. They have something that they are struggling with that they think or they believe that you can actually help them with. And so when you make that shift, your posture will change, right? Instead of trying to, get the person immediately to join your business, your approach is going to be, how can I help you? You opted into one of my forms on my website, requesting some information about a topic X, getting leads, losing weight, making some extra money from home. How can I help you? And so that's the main switch you need to make in your mind when you are approaching the telephone and calling leads. So when you make the phone call, get them on the phone, there are 4 things that I would say that you should keep in your back of your mind as sort of your flow process, and not really a script, but like just an outline of how you should direct the conversation. The first thing is, you obviously want to introduce yourself, tell them who you are and why you're calling, right? You can say something as very simply as, hey, this is, Antonio Thompson. You opted into one of my websites requesting information about X. Is now a good time to talk? Let them answer. They'll say, yes, it's a good time to talk, or no, listen. Now, if they go further on and they say, yeah, we can talk now, I have some time, the next step is just to find out about them, right? You want to ask open-ended questions that get them talking, right? The more they talk, the more information or the more intel you can gather. If you're doing a lot of the talking, they're probably not listening. You're not really uncovering, how you can actually help them. So you want to ask open-ended questions, right? So you can say things like, are you currently building a business online? They say yes, cool. What kind of business are you building? How long have you been doing that? How are things going? Why did you get started in the business, right? Ask open-ended questions so you can understand and ascertain where they're at, what they're struggling with, and what challenges they have, and connecting their challenges and struggles to your product, service, or opportunity. You can do the same thing for any kind of industry, whether it's health and wellness. Hey, notice you opted into my website, looking for some help on losing weight. What are your goals? What are you trying to do? Have you tried, other weight loss programs? What's been your results? So kind of like your goal is to really get information and intel from the person you're speaking to, so you can actually, one, get to know them and build a relationship, but also see if there's a fit between what you're offering and what their challenges are. The next step is really just, giving them an opportunity to consider, what you have and how it can actually change their life. And what that means is, after you've asked these questions, you want to connect them, make the connection for them between their problems and your opportunity, your solution, right? Your products and services, right? So give them opportunity to visualize and imagine life being better, right? So you can, say, what would life look like if you were able to, lose that extra 10 pounds you were talking about, right? Would you be able to run and play with your child? What would life be like if you were able to generate some extra money on the side of your full-time job, right? What would be different? What would you be doing? What would life look like? What would your business look like if you were able to generate 5 to 10 leads per day in your business? How would that change your business? How would you rank advance if you could recruit more people in your business? What would happen? Get them to visualize where they would be if they reach their results, and then you can say, well, this is step 4. A part of step 4, sharing with them the reality of how your product and service or opportunity can get them there. Now, throughout all of this, remember, you want to remain postured. Most people tend to automatically just call a person and throw up on them. They vomit all about their product, their opportunity, their comp plan, the leadership, the ingredients of their products, etc. And that's just doesn't work, right? So you want to remain postured, be in control, be confident. Don't act desperate. Say things like, this may or may not be a fit for you, but I want to share with you just in case you were open to it, right? You don't want to be in a position of need, right? One thing I heard Ray Higdon, who's a top marketer, say is that, maybe it was his wife Jessica Higdon said it as well, but don't convince, don't beg. If they are not interested, not a problem, move on. There are billions of people in the world, and you don't need everyone to be a part of what you have going on. You want to be selective, right? And so don't beg, don't pester, don't chase. Present, what it is you have to offer and how it can help them reach their goals that you uncovered in your questioning. And if they see a fit with it, great. If they don't, great, right? Very simple. So I hope you got some value out of the short video. If you did, please like it, share it, and comment on it. And definitely read the full blog post at antoniorthompson.com and get registered for tomorrow's webinar, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how I follow up with my leads. You're going to get access. I'm going to share with you my script and how you can, not be afraid of the phone anymore and overcome some of the common objections that you get. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.